Hello friends, how are you? Myself Aparna Kulkarni. Today we are going to see the third part of tenses. In previous lectures, we learnt present tense, past tense and their subtypes. And now you are going to learn about future tense and its subtypes. Let us start our chart. First is that is the simple future tense. Second one, future continuous tense. Third one, future perfect tense. And fourth one, future perfect continuous tense. I think that now there is no need to explain the chart every time. You people are knowing it very well. These all are the simple, progressive or continuous. You can say future continuous also. You can say future progressive also. Okay, then perfect and fourth one perfect continuous. These all are the aspects, and what is there here, the time is shown and the tense is shown. And so these are the four subtypes of the future tense. We will move to the simple future tense. Simple future tense. Here I will ask you a simple question. My question is, when your mother tells you do your homework and you are not in the mood of doing it now, and mama is telling you again and again that go and do your work, go and do your homework, at that time what is your answer? How do you reply? You say that mummy kal karunga na, right? Mummy kal karunga, otherwise kal karungi. Means what is there? Means you are telling that you will do your homework tomorrow. You will complete it tomorrow. Means I will do it tomorrow. I will complete my homework tomorrow. Right? Will complete. What I want to tell you, try to understand. I will complete it tomorrow. Correct? I will. See, in your answer, I is the subject. Will means 101% you people are going to complete it tomorrow. You are showing your certainty. Correct? And so you used here will. I will complete. Complete is the present tense of verb. Right? And it is the object. I will complete it tomorrow. Right? Means whatever answer you give to your mother, whatever reply is given by you to the mother, that shows the simple future tense. Means in short, what is there? In simple future tense, an action has to take place. An action has to take place. Still अभी तक वो एक्शन हुई नहीं है. It has not taken place, but it will take place. वो बाद में होने वाली है. Right? And when the action has to take place, at that time, what is there? Simple future tense is there. And so, what's this tense is used to express an action that has still to take place. Means अभी तक उसको होना है, वो हुई नहीं है. Right? And so when we have to show such an action which will take place afterwards, which will take place tomorrow, otherwise the day after tomorrow, which tense we use? We use a simple future tense. Understood? And so the sentence construction of simple future tense is subject plus shall oblique will plus present tense of verb plus object. See, these both auxiliaries are there. Shall is used with I and will is used with the remaining subjects. Now see, sentences are here. Instead of writing a chart directly, I have given some sentences here. Our first sentence is, he will meet me tomorrow. He will meet me tomorrow. Here only I am going to explain you the whole structure. In the first sentence, you can notice he is the third person singular pronoun. It's a subject. Right? Will is the auxiliary verb. Shall and will. These both auxiliaries are used in future tense. Meet is the present tense verb. Me is the indirect object. Means it's a pronoun. And tomorrow is showing the time. So, he will meet me tomorrow. Which tense is given there? Simple future tense is there. Second example is there. She will help us later. She will help us later. She is the subject. Will is the auxiliary verb which is used in the future tense. Help is a present tense verb. Us is the pronoun, and later it's also showing the time, adverb of time. Third sentence is there. They will cook dinner. They will cook dinner. They is the subject. Will is the auxiliary verb. Cook is present tense verb. And dinner is the object. In the fourth sentence, it's a negative sentence. She will not get the job. See, she will not get the job. She is the subject. Will is the auxiliary verb. Not is the negative verb. See, instead of writing will not, you can write the short form also. She won't get the job. Your sentence will be correct. Will not. And what is the short form of will not? That is the won't. And so, she will not get the job. Fifth, will you come early? Here, question is asked. This is the verbal question. It begins with auxiliary verb. And what is that? It's a will. Will you come early? This is also simple future tense. And last one, when will they leave? This one is the WH question. When will they leave? WH question. Though it's a WH question, but which auxiliary is there? Will is there. And then what's there? Present tense of verb is there, leave. So it becomes us clear that which tense is here? Here is also simple future tense. So in simple future tense, what you have to remember? You have to remember the sentence construction. See, my dear students, whatever tenses we have completed. Present tense, subtypes of it, past tense, its subtypes, and now we are learning future tense. But what's important? You people have to learn sentence structure of all the tenses because they are very important. These structures are going to help you to frame your own sentences. So write down every structure 5 times. Learn them. Write them and try to frame more and more sentences of yours. Means it will give you more practice of tenses. Now the second tense is there, that is the future continuous tense. This is the second subtypes of future tense. See, continuous or progressive. Just I told you, you can use the future progressive tense also. You can write down the future continuous tense also. While learning present tense and past tense. I mean present continuous tense and past continuous tense. We have seen in continuous tense, what is there? Action is going on. Action is going on. And in order to show the continuous action, ongoing action, what we do? We add ing to the present tense verb. this tense is known as the continuous also, progressive also, and the incomplete also. Right? And so what is there? ing is added to the present tense verb. See now, in present continuous tense, what was our sentence? I am studying. Studying, to study is the present tense, ing is added. I am studying. In past continuous tense, what is there? I was studying. Right? And in future continuous tense, what will be there? I will be studying. I will be studying. So, what's the here? Subject plus shall be oblique will be plus V1 with the ing plus object. Means I shall be studying. I shall be reading a novel. I shall be helping my mother in the kitchen. Right? Second is there. What is there? He will be reading a novel. She will be drawing a beautiful picture. Correct? Means now you understood what's the important? Structure is very important. And what's the structure? Subject plus shall be oblique will be plus V1 with the ing plus object. And just I told you why ing is added. ing is added to show the ongoing action, continuous action, incomplete action. Means which is in process. Now I am teaching you. What I am doing? मैं अभी क्या कर रही हूँ? I am teaching you. Means the action of teaching is going on. But what is my sentence? I am teaching you. Means what is there? Continuous action is there. But present continuous tense is there. You are listening me. आप लोग मुझे सुन रहे हो. You are listening me. Means here also the action is going on. But what is in future continuous tense? This action will take place at some time in future, at a particular time in future. Suppose किसी ने आपको पूछा कि कल इस वक्त आप लोग क्या करते होगे? आपका आंसर होगा I will be watching a movie. Right? We will be helping our mother. Correct? Means what is there? The action will take place. But when? It will take place in future. Tomorrow is the future. Correct? And so what is said here, future continuous tense is used to express an ongoing or continuous action which will occur at the some time in the future. Means that will take place at some time in the future. That will take place in future. Okay? Means that continuous action will take place in future. And so we have to use this structure for the future continuous tense. Now we will see the examples. Here some example sentences are written. Our first sentence is there. She will be singing a song for audience. Will be singing. शायद कल होगा. Maybe day after tomorrow. But what is important? She will be singing is the important. Right? She is the subject. Will be is showing the future tense. Singing is showing the continuous action. Means the future continuous. Are you getting me what I am telling to you? A song for audience. And so she will be singing a song for audience. Second is here, students will be learning new lessons. Students is the subject. Right? It's a noun. Because they are the doer. They are doing the action of what? Which action? Learning new lessons. Correct? And will be is the auxiliary verb of future tense. will be learning present tense verb having ing. And what will be students learning? New lessons. Means the action of learning will take place in future. Third, he will be expecting good behavior from you. But you hear the spelling of behavior. We use the British English, and so the spelling of behavior is behavior. But here, what is there? Here, this is the American English. Here, he will be expecting good behavior from you. Will be expecting. Right now, these three words are very important to show us which tense is given in the sentence. And will be expecting is showing that which tense is there? Future continuous tense is there. Fourth sentence, she will be coming here. She will be coming here. She is the subject, will be coming. Still the action of coming, her arrival has not taken place. But it will be there. But वो होने वाला है. Right now, in future. They will be playing football in the playground. शायद tomorrow, कल खेल सकते हैं, है ना? They will be playing. They is the subject, will be is the auxiliary verb, and what is there? Playing is showing the continuous action, and so which tense is here? Future continuous tense is there. And so the sentence is, they will be playing football in the playground. Robert will be reading various kinds of books. Robert is the noun, proper noun. Will be reading various kinds of books. Will be reading means the future continuous tense. And the last one, I shall be writing articles on different topics. I shall be writing. I is the subject and shall is used with the I. I shall be writing articles on different topics. These all are the sentences of future continuous tense. Will be, shall be, V1 plus ing means singing, learning, expecting, coming, playing, reading and writing. These all are showing that which tense is there? Future continuous tense is there. Let's move to future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. Perfect means the what is the action is completed. Perfect का मतलब पता है ना आपको? Means the completed. See, this word is not new to you because we have seen this word in the present perfect tense also, past perfect tense also, and now we are learning it in the future perfect tense also. Future perfect tense, it is used to indicate the completion of an action by a certain future time. In future, the action will be completed. Right? It will be completed, but at a certain future time. And so our structure is subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus V3. बच्चों, see these in every perfect tense. In future perfect tense also, in past perfect tense also, in present perfect tense also. Which form of verb is used? Past participle of the verb is used. Right? Means the third form of verb is used. In perfect tense, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, we use past participle of verb. You have to always remember it. In continuous tense, maybe in present continuous, past continuous, future continuous, what is here? Present tense verb with ing is used. You people have to pay attention towards my speaking also, what I am telling to you. right? And in simple tense was used only present tense form, means V1 is used there. Now see, I know that you people will be confused by this have. When I'll give the assignment, surely the mistakes will be there. Now there is a confusion in your mind. Have is in the present perfect tense also, and have is here in future perfect tense also. But here, why the have is used? Have is used to show the perfect action. And shall and will, these both are related to the future. Future perfect. Right? Have plus V3 means the perfect action, complete action. And shall will means the future auxiliaries. And so subject plus shall will plus have plus V3 plus object. बट यहाँ पे आप लोगों को कभी भी हैज़ नहीं यूज करना है. Always remember that don't use has in future perfect tense. Otherwise you people will think that with he, she, it we use has, and then यहाँ पे आप लोग वही करेंगे. At the place of have you will use has with the he, she, it. Don't do such a mistake. Okay, in future perfect tense with all subjects, what is used? Have is only used with shall and will. So our sentence construction is subject plus shall oblique will plus have plus V3 plus object. Means I shall have completed my homework. Are you getting me? I is the subject, shall is the future auxiliary, have completed showing the perfection plus my homework is object. I think that this much explanation is enough to understand. Now we will move to the sentences. 5 sentences are written here. Our first sentence is she will have sung a song. She is the subject. Notice this. This is the what? This is a third person singular. But see my dear students, though it's a sentence of she, what I have used here? Have is only used. And so I told you, don't make a mistake. Use have with shall and will in future perfect tense, whatever may be the subject. Don't get bothered by the subject. So, she will have sung a song. She is the subject, will is the future auxiliary, right? Will have means the future perfect auxiliaries. Sung is the past participle of the verb and a song is the object. So your focus should be only on these 3 words: will have sung, shall have sung. Means what? Means shall will have plus past participle of verb. Second sentence is here, it will have stopped raining. It will have stopped raining. It is the subject, will have stopped. These 3 words are showing that future perfect tense is there. Okay. Third sentence, you will have studied the tenses. You will have studied the English tenses by 6 p.m. tonight. Means the action will be completed. But when? By 6 p.m. Okay. So you will have studied the tenses by 6 p.m. tonight. Means aaj. By 6 p.m. what will have happened? Your tenses will have been studied by you. Now the fourth sentence is there. By the next week, he will not have arrived. This is the negative sentence. And see, here you have to focus only on he will not have arrived. Only not is added, is inserted between will and have. So he will not have arrived. Here he is the subject, will is the auxiliary verb. What is the negative word? That is the not, have, and arrived is the past participle of the verb. And so by the next week he will not have arrived. Bachcho, next week is showing the future. Okay. Now the fifth example is here. He will have enjoyed the musical drama before the game show start. गेम शो स्टार्ट होने से पहले उन्होंने क्या एंजॉय किया है? म्यूजिकल ड्रामा. We will have enjoyed. We is the subject and will have enjoyed. These three words are showing that the action of enjoyment will be completed. Okay, but when? Before starting this game. Understood all of you? Now the last tense is there, and that is what? That is the future perfect continuous tense. This is our last tense. Means here our topic is going to end. And I hope that in these 3 lectures all of you have understood tenses. Okay? Now see, future perfect continuous tense. This tense is not mostly used in English. See, it shows an action that will continue up until a point in future. The action may be started in present tense or past tense. Suppose you are reading a book. You might have started to read it in past, means day before yesterday, or maybe in the last week, and still it is not completed, but the action of reading, the reading will continue, it will go on, and maybe in the next week it will be completed. Okay, means what is there, you started it in the present, otherwise you started it in the past. Past means in the last week, and your reading will be completed in the next week. Means the action of reading will go on in future also, because next week is a future for us. It will continue for it. Correct? And see, and when we have to show such a continuous action which will continue until a particular point in future, to show such an action, what we have to do? We have to use future perfect continuous tense. For example, see the structure: subject shall oblique will plus have been plus V1 with ing plus object. Have been. Don't get confused here. Okay, you should not get confused. Have been, but shall will, these both are showing the future tense. Have been is showing the perfection, and what is there? V1 plus ing means the what is? Continuity is there, ongoing action is there. Okay, so subject shall will plus have plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object means I shall have been reading a book. Okay, I shall have been practicing, means the action of practice will continue, वो चलती रहेगी. Okay, and we will see the examples. First example is there. I will have been driving for 5 hours. In the next 5 hours, आने वाले means I will have been driving for 5 hours. I is the subject, will have been driving, will plus have plus been, drive is the V1, ing is added, means the driving for how many hours? 5 hours. Means वो action that action of driving will continue for the next 5 hours. Second, she will have been watching TV for hours. कितने hours पता नहीं है, how many hours don't know, but she will have been watching, वो देखते ही रहेगी. Third, Sweetie will have been teaching in that college for 3 years. For the next 3 years also, what will there? She will have been teaching. The action of teaching will keep on, means it will continue. And what is there? He will have been shopping for 4 hours. He is the subject. Will is the future auxiliary. Have been showing the what? Perfect tense. Shopping V1 plus ing for how many hours? 4 hours. And so he will have been shopping for 4 hours. Now see, next is there. Here assignment is given. Question number first is given. Here you have to identify the tense. As I told you, you have to focus only on the auxiliary verbs and the form of the verb. Will, shall and present tense is there. Will and shall, present tense means what is there? Simple future tense. Will, shall be, V1 plus ing is there, means future continuous tense. Will, shall have and V3 means the future perfect tense. And what's that? Will, shall have been, V1 ing means the future perfect continuous tense. Maybe मैंने अभी जो बताया ना, that will be confusing to you, but what you have to do? You have to just go through the structures. You will remember it. Now the first is there. Bob will go to the library tomorrow. Bob is the noun, but it is at the place of the subject. Will go. Only focus on the will go. हाँ मुझे पता है. I know that you people are knowing the answer now. Good. He will prefer coffee to tea. Will prefer. Third, Sam will have been living with us for 3 years. Will have been living. These 4 words are very important. We will be leaving in 10 minutes. We will be leaving in 10 minutes. Will be leaving. Fifth one, Jenny will have not saved enough money yet. Will have not saved. Okay. And Jenny will not have saved enough money. Will not have saved. See, will have saved. These 3 words are very important to find out the tense. After this, question number 2 is here. Write down each sentence structures 5 times. Write down each sentence structure 5 times. How many times you have to write down? 5 times. I think that you people have to write down not only of the future tense. It will be better if you will practice for the present tense also and the past tense also. I hope you will do it. Question number 3. Write down your own 5 sentences of each tense. Of 5 sentences of simple future, 5 of future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. You have to write down your own sentences. How many sentences? 5 sentences of each tense. Okay. And here this topic is over. Means all types of tenses are over. पर मुझे लगता है आप लोगों को अब अच्छे से समझ में आए होंगे. Understand? Okay. Thank you. Thank you.